What's up, homies? As you can tell by the title, I have some news to chat about for a little bit, and I'm going to be doing my skincare while we talk about things. If I sound a little down, it's because I'm tired, and I also have a lot of stuff going on right now, which I'll get into in a little bit, but I just wanted to go over a few things before I get into what I'm moving for, how that came about, and just all the other life things I have going on. So firstly, I will still be posting Attack on Titan TikTok compilations, but you're probably going to see a pause in that. I'm hoping not for all of September, but it's a possibility. I'm going to be flying out around the 10th or 16th, sometime in between there, which is very soon. Today is the 3rd. So I hope you understand. Pretty much that is why I'm not going to be posting for a minute, is I have to prepare to move, and then adjust to life in a totally different country. I don't think most of you know, but I live on the east coast of the United States, and I'm moving to South Korea, but I'll get into the why in a second. But the other thing is, I wanted to mention briefly that I have another channel I created a long time ago for photography and traveling someday, because I don't have any travel posts on there, but I think I'm going to be doing most of my Korea content on there. I think I'll probably still do a few casual things on this channel, but for travel vlogs and different things like that, it'll be on my other channel, which you will find linked in the description. So now let's dive into the skincare while I talk about some other things. It's definitely a chit chat video. Oh, this makes my hair just look extra fluffy. So I think the first question most people are going to have is, why are you moving? Well, I got a job opportunity. I'm going to be teaching English at a Hagwon to elementary school kids and middle school kids. How did I get the job? My sister is actually over there right now teaching overseas at a Hagwon, and I'm actually going to be teaching at the same one as her because her school had a job opening, and she basically volunteered me for the position, and I was like, sure, I'll take it, because right now in America, a lot of things I've been trying to do haven't been working out. So I'm jumping at that travel opportunity. But honestly, it's really hard. As much as I am excited to travel the world, I am finding it hard just to completely move my life to a country on the opposite side of the globe for an entire year, because my contract is for a year. I dream of just traveling all the time, and if I was doing it on my own time or freelancing stuff, I wouldn't have such a hard time with certain things. Because if I was doing that kind of work or just traveling for leisure, then I would have the freedom to come back home whenever, if anything happened or any life events for my friends were happening. And with the contract and work, I can't really do that. That's kind of what I'm struggling with, which it's not a struggle. I signed the contract. I'm going to be doing it. I made up my mind, but there's just certain things going on with that, because one, I am going to miss my friends a lot. My close friends are like my family. I've known some of them since I was literally 7 years old. I've known others since I was 14 years old. I've been friends with them for 8 years. Other people I've known for over half of my life. And I just have those friends that they just mean a lot to me. They're there for me through everything. And it's just going to be hard not to have them and not to be here when they need me, because I'm the friend that is kind of like the therapist or just the one that is very rational and stays calm in hard situations or emergencies and stuff like that. And I don't mind that. That's just how I am. I don't mind being the therapist friend. That's my nature, and I enjoy doing that. I studied psychology. I just worry for my friends and they'll be fine and I'll be fine, but I just want to be here for them, and they want me here too, because it's a lot. It's I don't know how to even explain it. And another thing, which is minor in comparison to that, is just the language barrier. I don't know much Korean, and I'm studying before anyone is like, oh my gosh, how are you gonna go over there and not know any Korean? Are you gonna be one of those Americans who just expects everyone to know English? No. I'm studying. I have studied for a while. I appreciate the culture. I know more than someone just at the drop of a hat being like, I'm gonna go to Korea because that'll be fun. I just don't know enough. I've never even been out of the country. That's another thing. Now I'm gonna go live somewhere else. It's just hard. And if you're like, that's not hard, then good for you, or you're naive, you know? And then another thing is my actual family. Like, I actually have a good relationship with my parents, and there's just things going on that it's gonna be really hard. Not that I'm gonna be like, oh, I miss my parents, but something that none of you guys know, I haven't put it on my YouTube channel, but my parents are actually old. I was born really late in their lives. My parents are senior citizens and they're healthy for the most part. My dad is really healthy, but you never know what can happen. It's always scary, like just different health scares and things like that. The current one, like literally yesterday, my mom had a biopsy for skin cancer. The doctor looked at it and was like, that's probably cancer, so we're gonna biopsy it. And skin cancer is very treatable, but it's like, I'm not gonna be here for any of that. And I don't know if she really has that. I'm not super worried about it. You know, I stay calm during these situations, but I can't say it doesn't bother me or weigh on me at all. And also another thing with my parents being old, that's kind of hard to deal with besides like health stuff. I value the time I have with them a lot. So it's like I have a year where I'm not going to see them at all. And we have our rocky moments. Don't get me wrong. I'm not best buds with my parents. I'm not clingy to them. We get along. And it's just like, I don't take them for granted. Because I feel like people who have younger parents really take their parents for granted. And so to be not here where I can easily see them for an entire year is really hard, because it's like, I don't know how many years I have left with them. No one ever knows. But when your parents are on one end of the spectrum, closer to that deadline of most people die around this age, you know, even if they're healthy, it's just like every moment really matters. It's hard to talk about. And I think it's hard for people who have young parents to understand that. It's tough. Okay. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I thought it was going to get a little bit personal. And it did a little bit. Because I like to be open and there's nothing really to hide. Anyway, that's kind of... Oh, I accidentally got 2 of these. I thought I got 2 of these. Bruh. Those are my concerns. Like, I'm excited to go, but those are the reasons I'm not excited to go, if you know what I mean. I feel like I'm just leaving a lot behind, which is okay. It's just hard. And I think a lot of people don't talk about that. I was thinking, if you are watching this and you have some tips for me, if you've been to Korea and you have some tips, or if you have tips for just being in Korea or any other country for an extended period of time, for like a year, also helpful. Or if you have any questions, just let me know and I can try to answer them. So it's just like a brief talking video, but I hope you enjoyed it. I did not finish my skincare. I still have moisturizer to put on. Anyway, can't think of anything else to talk about. It was really just a mini life update. If you want to keep up with different travel vlogs and videos and things like that that are more related to being outside the country, then check out my other channel, which is linked in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in another video hopefully soon. I will post again. I'm not gonna go MIA for like the rest of the year, don't worry. As always, I don't know how to close up videos, so just bye.